you start chasing your dreams. And I hope that you guys have some dreams. Do you guys have dreams? I mean, do you really have dreams? I hear the kids, but there's some grown-ups that are sitting back there. It is still okay to have dreams, because football was my dream. Ever since I was in the 6th grade, when I first wrote an essay that said, when I grow up, I'm going to be a professional football player, and I want to buy my mom a new house and a new car. And that dream came true, okay? But thank you, and after the fact, now that I'm retired from football, okay, I've had to reassess my dreams and my goals. So at 45 years old, I've got some new dreams. Some new dreams. And one of the things that really fuels me and gets me excited is when I have an opportunity to work with young people like yourself. And young people, you really want to know something that's really, really, sometimes your parents treat you like you don't know anything. But you want to know something? You guys are going to be the ones. You guys are going to be the ones that are going to teach your parents how to be financially literate. Never thought that would happen, huh? Yeah, sometimes, the parents, some of the parents in the back are like, yeah. Well, let me give you an example. In our program, we work with high school students. Shh. Attention, please. In our program, we work with high school students, sophomores, juniors, and seniors. And we teach them everything from opening up a checking account to how the stock market works, stocks and securities, and how that affects our economy. That's important for you to know. So we have one of our kids in our class, he went home and told his parents, you guys aren't managing your money right. So guess what happened? The parents started showing up at the class with the kid. Now how profound is that? Because sometimes, when you come from nothing, and I will raise my hand and tell you firsthand, I came from nothing. I just followed my dream and knew what I wanted and wouldn't let anything stand in the way of achieving that, okay? But when you come from nothing, sometimes there's some miseducation that you get along the way. Because, sometimes if our parents do the best that they can. But sometimes if they had the information, then they would pass it on to you. Sometimes, they don't have the information, and sometimes it's up to us. It's up to us as young people sometimes to educate our parents, okay? So you're lucky today because you got an opportunity to learn about money, okay? You got an opportunity for someone like myself, and let me tell you about my journey, okay? I always wanted to be a professional football player. Okay, I was a pretty good student. The things that I really, really loved to do, I got A's. Things that I didn't like to do, I did just enough to get by. Okay, what a mistake that was. Your education is important because financial literacy and education go hand in hand. You can't separate the two. Okay, because what you want to do and what you want to be in life is going to require that you have some education. Now, education isn't necessarily always about just the information, okay? Education is about expanding your mind, being able to think critically, and things of that nature, okay? A lot of people go to college and they get a degree and they wind up doing something else after they get that degree. Why? Because we go through changes, we change. And nothing's wrong with that. But that education has given them the opportunity to get a lot of information, to expand their mind, to think critically, to think outside the box, and say to themselves, well, I started here, but this is where I really want to be. This is really what my passion is, okay? So I wasn't that good of a student. So I can remember talking about, there are people that I call dream stealers, dream killers. I can remember my senior year walking into my guidance counselor's office, and I had gotten a lot of letters from different colleges. And we were talking about colleges that I might go to, I might not go to. And he turns and he looks at me, he says, you know what? I don't think you can handle the academics on a Division I level. Well, needless to say, you know, my blood started to boil a little bit because he really didn't know who I was, okay? And then as I think back about it, there was really no reason for me to be upset because, you know, he had all my grades right there in front of him as evidence that I hadn't done the work to the best of my ability, okay? But I'm the type of person when someone tells me what I cannot do, that just pours gasoline on the fire so I can show you what I can do. I knew what I wanted to do, I knew what my dream was, and no one would stand in the way of that. Not family, not friends, and sometimes the people that are closest to you, your family, sometimes your friends are the ones that can stop you from achieving your goals and reaching your dreams, okay? The greatest tool you have is your mind. Hold on one second. Why are you sitting in the dirt? Excuse me. The greatest tool that you have is your mind, okay? Is your mind. Develop it through education. Financial literacy is about education, and that's why I'm so excited to be in Grand Rapids today because, you know, I have an opportunity to be a part of Money X Live that's helping to educate you in financial literacy. You're going to move forward and intellectually become better, but as you do that, you're going to become financially better. And as you become financially better, you're going to learn how to make money and how to save money and how to invest money and how to be a good steward of the money that you have. And most importantly, you're going to learn how to share that money in the most charitable way that you can. So Vince, Chad, I applaud you guys. I'm proud to be here. I'm proud to be a part of this. I want to see each and one of you be as successful as you can imagine that you could be. And I'm here to tell you, as a young man from Spring Valley, New York, who no one gave a chance at accomplishing anything, for me to be successful, then that means that you have a chance to be successful. I believe in you. Even for you who don't believe in yourself, trust me, sometimes you need that. Because I needed people when I was your age to believe in me until I could become old enough and my mind could grow strong enough for me to believe in myself. I tell my son every day how good he is, that he's the best, okay? I want to share that with you. You're the best. You're good. No matter what anybody tells you, you will be successful. You will be successful in all that you do. Thank you, Grand Rapids.